You've had your eye on Tony Jones now for a long time.
For about 15 years, JB.
He came on recently and turned you upside down verbally to the point where you were sucking your thumb in the corner.
We had to pick you up.
Yeah, exactly right. We had a love-hate relationship for 15 years, and it was more the hate than the love. But about 10 years ago on the Sunday Footy Show, where Brian and I used to work, Tony Jones walked in with a magnificent brand new set of chompers.
Yes.
And we called him Chomp, and then he didn't like it, but then he thought it was a term of endearment. So, he spent about 50 grand on a new set of teeth, and they look magnificent. So then fast forward to this year. The Chompers started over the pre-season. So leading into the Thursday Night Footy Show, one of the players would come on the Channel 9 News, and they'd say, thanks a lot, Nick Delsanto said, thanks a lot, Chomp. So over a 5 or 6 week period, Tony Jones started to love it. But then it got worse and worse. And, of course, Drew Petrie a couple of weeks ago, we'll hear later on, went to the nth degree, and Tony Jones thought to himself, they're taking the PI55 out of me. And I don't like it, because Tone really hasn't got a lot of mates. No, he hasn't. Tony hasn't got a lot of mates. He doesn't know what the banter means to sort of take it and just let it go off.
Can't say that about the Chompers.
Mate, Tony Jones... Chomp can give it, but he cannot take it. Now, have a listen to this, because he got the players to make sure they didn't say Chomp at the end of the news. Have a listen to Thursday night.
So who's on?
Brendan Goddard, who about 6 weeks ago said Chomp Chomp. Have a listen to the end of the interview, and I'm waiting there and thinking, give it to him, give him the Chomp, have a listen.
Now, we're just having a look at some vision there. Well, you're getting a bit grumpy in your old age, eh? What was that little dummy spit all about last weekend?
Well, no, I'll address that tonight on the show in more detail, Tony.
Well,
a little later.
Feel free to expand here, Brendan. We're all friends.
No, I'm going to go in detail tonight, so stay tuned.
Righto. All right. Well, thanks for your time tonight, Brendan, and we'll watch with interest what your excuse is.
Thanks, Tony.
Good on you.
He's taken it well, Chopper. You've cracked the brace and bit all over your new teeth, and now it's backfired. You loved it 4 weeks ago. Now you're interviewing the players. They're not even going to come on now because you're taking it personally. When you're involved in a footy club and you've got plenty of mates, Chompers, you give and take. You want to give it to people, but you don't want to take any. Chomp.
Listen,
for every player out there on the footy show, I need to know. You need to text me because I need to build you up and give us some confidence at the end of the interview. When you speak to Tony Jones, we want to hear this.
All right, good work. Thanks very much for joining us.
Thanks, Chompers.
Good work, Chompers.
No worries, Chompers. Cheers.
No, thanks, Chompers.
Cheers, Chompers.
Congratulations on the 30 years, Tony. It's from one chomp to another.
Thanks very much, Chompers.
Pleasure, Chompers.
Good on you, Chompers. Cheers.
Teeth are looking great, Chompers.
Thanks a lot, Chompers.
Thank you very much, Chompers. Cheers. Thanks, Tony.
Good. Oh, yes. Thank you.
Thanks, Uncle Chomp Chomp.
Thanks, Chompity Chomp Chomp Chomp.
Okay, thanks for that.
That's what we want, guys. We don't want any of this sour grapes, whiny old chip on your shoulder. Give it to old Chompers. I even called him this morning to say, mate, just come on. We'll have a little chat about it. Don't take it personally. No, not coming on. You've spat the dummy. I love you with the Chompers. You sour old prick. He's got no brain. But when you're involved in a footy team environment, JB, you learn to give and take. He's cracked it because Peter Hitchens just signed another 15-year deal as well. You thought you were going to take his seat. Oh, Pete, so stick it up, you cop that Chopper. You've got it from everywhere now. Even your boss is saying, I'm here for the term, my natural life. You just sit there and rot.
Listen to Spud. Mind you, what I did like in that grab from Thursday night, Damo, was when Chompers was giving it the, what was that dummy spit about? And then in the next sentence he said, we're all friends.
and then after we shut Brendan off,
PJ's giving it, are we?
and after we shut him off, Spuddy then goes, I'm looking forward to see what the excuse was.
and look, apparently Twitter went berserk when Brendan Goddard didn't go chomp chomp.
It did.
And
Brendan
now,
copped it.
Yeah, I think the players now need to know they need to get Chomper back. We need to get it back because that's the highlight of the Channel 9 News. When the guys go chomp. As I said, initially he loved it, now he hates it. So give it to him right between the eyes.
Hey, speaking of which, now we can laugh hard and we all do. But I saw the release today, Purple, where the Channel 9 News in Melbourne have won for the 5th straight year. The ratings, and they've claimed the year in July. That's how comprehensive
Channel
it's
9
been. Channel 9 won the 5th straight year of the news. So to Pete and Chomp and
Chomp.
Livo and all of the great team there, congratulations. They've had another ripping year in the ratings.
Yeah, and well done, Chomp, but you'll cop it.
I've got, now this is of interest, this has been tweeted out just in the last minute or so. Tony Jones at TJ Channel 9. If there was a team of the century for flogs, at Spud says, in other words, Spud Frawley would be captain coach. Actually, not coach. History shows he can't. He's filthied up the Chompers.
He's dirty.
He's dirtied right up the Chompers.
He haven't put any bait on the hook, Chomper boy.
He's come back at you, Spud.
Oh, friendless.
I think he's got your back. That's a good line.
Hey, Chompers, when you have your 60th, make sure you have it in a telephone box, mate. There'll be still plenty of room.